Eagles will have the ball to begin the fourth quarter. Eagles in need of a basket here as we begin. Jimmy Lever with the ball over to Lofton Thompson. Back to Thompson to Lever. Lever finds Crutchfield underneath to the left-hander. Nice pass, Lever. Crutchfield with 12. Eagles down by 2. This is Boyer with the ball. Ball stolen by Lever. Boyer with him. I didn't think that was a foul.
Yeah, I don't know what he was calling there. Are they calling that a shooting foul?
Can't be. Oh, maybe they are. I can't imagine that they would be calling that a Lever shooting foul. Let's see what happens.
Well, the Coatesville coach isn't too upset about it.
I'm really surprised by that.
Well, that's a payback, Jim. That's one they owe us.
Lever will be going to line for 2. That's the 4th foul on Coatesville. Norristown has 3. Lever's shot good. Eagles trail by 1 as they come battling back. This is everything you love about high school basketball. I love it. Ball in and out. Sweet with a big rebound. He gives it over to Baxter to Boyer. And Coatesville again with 2 guys off the bench playing right now in their back courts, giving their starters a rest. Boyer launches a 3, in, out, and in.
In, out, and in.
Lamar Boyer, that's his first 3. Coatesville by 4. Thompson, Lever, over to Crutchfield. Crutchfield comes out, spin move, launches a shot from the corner. That's not what I would call a good shot either. There goes Long. Long on a drive. Foul on Lever.
And Jim, this being the 4th quarter, Norristown can't afford to fall too many points behind because I don't think there's any way we're going to press this Coatesville ball team.
Eagles have to remain playing team ball. And we hear some fans behind us shouting the same thing, Frank. John too long.
Eagles down by 5, possibly 6. Here.
13 for him. Coatesville spreads its lead to 5. Long ready with a second. He's got it. Eagles need a basket here. A little bit of patience. Good shot. Coatesville moving the pressure out. They find Perry. Perry goes to Green. Green will drive. Oh!
Whoa!
There was a foul. Boy, was that a foul. I think he got clobbered by 2 guys.
But that's a good foul, Jim, because it was a short
Foul
basket, and now we're forced to make it from the foul line.
Second foul on Sweet. And actually, that's what you have to do. You don't let the guy get the shot off under there. Joe Green will be shooting 2. Eagles need these. Shot's up, Green. Nothing but net. 7 points for Joe.
Cuts the lead to 5 with 6 minutes, 48 seconds left.
Green's ready, second shot around, he's got it. Eagles trail by 4. Eagles falling back, not resorting to full court pressure. It's Boyer with the ball. Sweet, Rich Hamilton, Milt Baxter, John too long in the lineup for Coatesville. This is Long with the ball. Comes outside to Boyer. And actually, Coatesville could be content to handle the ball out here. Here's Baxter, bounce pass, Lever steals it away. Here comes Lever with a drive. Spin move, we're going to have a turnover, and it's a good call. It's a good call.
Lever complaining to the other official.
It's a good call.
Jimmy's got to remember, sometimes you can't take it in. You got to wait for the rest of your team.
There was a man going by, but the moment you make that spin move, you don't see him. Here comes Coatesville back. Good defensive play there by the Eagles. They need another one. Lamont Boyer with the ball outside. Lamar Boyer, that is. Ball comes to Hamilton. Spin move. Over to Sweet. Sweet's going to get the jumper. He's got it. Let's see who the foul on. I think it's on Crutchfield. Third foul on Crutchfield. Mike Hamilton comes in for Boyer. Coatesville's back to a 6-point lead now. Sweet up with a foul shot. He's got it. Eagles desperately in need of a bucket here. Thompson to Lever. Lever with the ball outside, over to Crutchfield. Crutchfield to Thompson. Thompson with a fake foul. Going to be the 16th foul, and the Eagles with 5:55 will be shooting one-on-one, which we hope will turn into be an advantage for the Eagles, but they have to make those foul shots.
Getting all kinds of advice from the fans behind us.
Crutchfield launches a three. It's out, no good. Rebound by Hamilton, nothing there. Look for the break. Eagles falling back, and Eagles pretty soon are going to have to go to full court pressure. Hamilton to Mike Hamilton. Coatesville certainly will be in no hurry to throw the ball up. Hamilton to Hamilton. Ball to Sweet. There it is, Mike Sweet. 7 points for Sweet, and that's Rich Hamilton with the assist again. Very unselfish player. Eagles with a timeout. 5:19 left in the game. Coatesville with its largest margin of the evening, 65-56. And so far, Frank, no one can say that Coatesville's rating is tainted. They're a good ball team, excellent ball team.
One of the best teams we've seen in a while. In fact, I was thinking of the teams we saw last year. I think they're certainly better than most of the teams. I'm trying to think of a better team we saw last year.
I like them better than Lower Merion, because Lower Merion has Bryant, and he's very unselfish too. He'll move the ball around, but I think this is a better all-around team.
Oh, I think it is. I think Coatesville has a very good team. They would have a very good team without Rich Hamilton.
Yeah, off what we've seen so far, there's no question we'd have to say that they've got to be one of the favorites for the district. But Frank, all in all, Norristown is not playing that bad a game. Now, what I want to see from Norristown is move that ball around and find the open man. We've waited all year long to see them in a situation where they were behind. Would they play as a team still under those conditions? And these 5 minutes and 19 seconds that are left here, I think, is going to go a long way to showing that. It's
Jim,
easy to,
as you said before, how do you beat a team that shoots better than 75%?
You don't. And the big thing is you take that away. You don't get down on yourselves. You remind yourself, they shoot 60%, you're in the game. Neil Schaefer informs me that in this stretch, Coatesville's 10 for 12 from the foul line. Norristown 4 for 11. So the Eagles have to make their foul shots. Foul was on Mike Hamilton, his third. That's the team's seventh. Eagles are in the one-on-one situation. This will be Thompson. The Eagles need these points. Thompson ready, shots up, he's got it. Thompson with 18 points. Eagles down by 8. Thompson will be shooting. Second shot around, good. And the Eagles, Jenga, yes, they're going to put full court pressure now. But here again, they fall back. Rich Hamilton with the ball. Lever playing him, and Hamilton handles the ball pretty well. Here goes Long. Eagles in a man-to-man. Thompson playing Hamilton. Crutchfield on Long. Thompson playing Hamilton. Thompson with him. Ball comes to Sweet. Pyrie on him. There goes. Oh.
I don't know, Jim. Looked like ball to me. That ref saw something I didn't see.
His hand might have been in his back. Tough defensive
and that's
play.
A crucial call.
Finding Hamilton underneath. Fourth foul on Crutchfield. Got to leave him in at this point. 4:40 left in the game. Eagles down by 7, and all you can hope is that Coatesville misses some foul shots. Hamilton ready. Shots up, in and out. Mike Hamilton misses the first. Hamilton with 4 points so far. Eagles have got to make some baskets coming down. Hamilton ready, second shot's up, he's got it. Eagles trail by 8. Lever with the ball. Over to Lofton Thompson. Thompson bounces to Lever. Lever's going to launch a 3, it's up, no good. Crutchfield underneath, no, misses the layup. Thompson controls, no. Josiah Perry, no, foul on Sweet.
Well, the Eagles got their shots.
Eagles have missed 3 pretty crucial layups tonight.
Well, Jim, they're trying desperately out there, and there's a tendency to put that ball up just a little too hard. And the adrenaline's going.
Third foul on Sweet. Josiah Perry coming to the line. Foul shot is up, around, and out. Eagles have to make these shots. Perry ready with a second. Shot is up, no. Rebound by Long. Long's got the break. This is Royal. Perry playing him, no. Ball is out. Rebound up, he's got it. John 2 Long. 16 for Long. Coatesville by 10, biggest margin of the night. Eagles need some good shooting. Thompson with the ball. To Perry. To Lever. Lever with a long one, no. Battle underneath. Crutchfield, foul on Long. Eagles have gone cold.
It's a bad quarter to go cold.
Well, it's also, you can't depend on these 3-point shots for the whole time. This will be Crutchfield. Milt Baxter coming off the Coatesville bench. He's replacing Long. John 2 Long with 16 points and a good night for him. 6'2" starter, and his coach Jim Smith gives him a hug. Crutchfield shot no good. This is the first game all year where the Eagles have not shot well on the foul line, and they really need their shooting. Second shot no good. Hamilton with the ball, looking up court, nothing there. Finds Baxter. Eagles with pressure. Hamilton with the ball. Smart call, calls the timeout.
While we have this break in the action, I'd like to thank our camera person tonight, Janelle Horton, student at Norristown High School. I'd like to thank all our students who come out and run the cameras for us. I'd like to thank Janelle especially. I am sure tonight there's many things she could be doing on this Friday night before Christmas.
I'm sure, though, that she's earning time and a half tonight, Frank.
Yeah.
Just like us.
That's it. We're
Well, 3:49 left in the game. Eagles down by 10. And I think very hard team to press because Hamilton can handle the ball. You're going to have to foul them, but more than that, you've got to start making your own shots. Eagles have gone cold from the foul line tonight. And that certainly is a factor right now. They're in the 1-and-1. In fact, I think every foul from now on is a 2-shot foul for Norristown.
Well, Jim, it's going to be interesting to see if Coatesville just keeps playing their regular game or tries to take some time off the clock.
Well, they certainly don't have to be in any hurry with a 10-point lead.
Yeah, I don't see them freezing the ball. There's really no point to it at this time.
Eagles with full court pressure. Omar Jenkins playing Hamilton rather. That's interesting. Norristown, Frank, is 4 for 14 on the foul line. That's under 30%. Here goes Mike Hamilton. Omar Jenkins trying to deny Hamilton the ball. Baxter to Royal. There goes Baxter, nothing there. Bounce pass comes out to Mike Hamilton. There goes the foul on Thompson.
I'm surprised they didn't call a foul on Jenkins. For a while there, it looks like he was pulling on Rich Hamilton's jersey.
They're complaining too that Hamilton is pushing off, though. This is what the game's going to come down to now, Frank. Coatesville will be on the foul line. Eagles are going to be launching three-pointers. But I hope the Eagles try to get good three-pointers. Don't the first guy down throw the ball up. Hamilton up. Shot is good. 12 for 15. 80% foul shooting for Coatesville. That's what you want under pressure time. That's what you want from your team. Second shot up good. Coatesville lead is 12. Coatesville comes down with full court pressure of their own. Thompson breaks it. Bounce pass to Perry. Perry in underneath. He's got it. Josiah Perry with 4. Mike Hamilton with the ball. Thompson will be playing him. Thompson on him. Mike Hamilton breaks it. There goes the double team. Bounce pass goes to Royal.
I think there's a foul on Jenkins.
Foul on Jenkins. Jenkins is one feisty ball player. I would not want to have to try to move the ball against him.
I think the strategy is to try to keep Rich Hamilton from getting the ball. Can't blame him for that.
Rich Hamilton shooting 1-1, but the next foul shot they'll be shooting 2 also. Hamilton with a shot up, he's got it. Lead back to 11. Shot is no good. Lever. Lever's got it, 71-62. Jimmy Lever with 18. Pressure, Mike Hamilton breaks the pressure. Ball almost stolen away by Thompson. Here comes John Too Long back in for Coatesville. He will be replacing Baxter. Coatesville with their starting lineup in again. Hamilton and inbounds underneath. Eagles need a couple turnovers or a steal and a couple quick baskets. Mike Hamilton. Lofton Thompson will come to play him. Thompson on him. There goes the steal by Crutchfield. Ball knocked away, should be out of bounds.
I thought there was a foul there too.
Ball knocked out by Coatesville. Norristown needs a basket. Get a good shot now. Don't throw up wild shot. You want a good shot. Thompson to Lever. Lever back to Thompson. Thompson on the drive. Going to have a block. Who's it on? The block is on Royal.
9-point lead for Coatesville with 2:16 left.
Thompson will be going to the line. Will shoot 2. They need them both. It's a tough way to play coming back. Thompson ready. And the Eagles need these foul shots. Thompson ready. Shot is up. He's got it. 20 points for Lofton Thompson. Jimmy Lever with 18. Ty Crutchfield with 12. There goes Thompson. And Thompson reloaded. Crutchfield went into the lane. The kind of mistake you can't afford. Eagles down by 8 with 2:16 left. Hamilton with the ball. And he can dribble. Omar playing him. There goes Crutchfield. Ball goes to Royal. Royal goes back to Hamilton. Hamilton on the dribble. Jenkins playing him. Double team. Finds Sweet. Sweet goes back to Hamilton. And there's the foul. Foul's on Josiah Perry. That's Perry's 3rd.
And I'll tell you, Jim, to have to foul Hamilton, you're really in trouble.
Well, smart team. They get the ball in their hands of a good shooter.
He can certainly do it all. Jim, you know, Norristown hasn't played a bad game tonight. They've been off when they're shooting in the last quarter. they haven't played what I would call a terrible game.
No.
It's just that Coatesville has played. I don't know how you beat a team that shoots the percentage they shoot.
Again, you measure yourself against what may be the best team in District 1. And okay, you're disappointed in losing, but you can't feel totally bad about it. You take this and you use it as a stepping stone.
But I can't believe they shoot this way all the time, because they only lost by, or they only beat Upper Marion by 2.
Well, they were up by a fair margin. The coach was very disappointed in the way they played. Second shot is no good. Lever off for the rebound. Let's see what happens. Lever on the move. The long three, no. There goes a fast break. Hamilton, he's going to dunk. Yes, he does.
I think he was fouled afterwards, too. The Coatesville fans love it.
74-63, 1:30 left.
Jim, I think Coatesville has as many fans here as Norristown does.
Thompson on the drive. The ball is blocked by Sweet. And Frank, I have to say something. I am disappointed in something. Norristown is reverting to the one man trying to do it. The first guy that gets the ball instead of looking for the pass. Inbounds pass taken away by Hamilton. Hamilton looks up court. Finds Long. Long goes back to Hamilton. Hamilton to Long. Long goes to Royal. Royal underneath the Sweet. Nothing there. We're going to have the foul. We're down at the 1:12 mark. Coatesville by 11. And for tonight, Coatesville has handled their test and has come out ahead.
Jim, I'd love to see a game between Coatesville and Lower Marion. I don't know if they're scheduled this year, but
the game you would like to see, Frank, is Coatesville and Roman Catholic. Roman beat Lower Marion by 7 or 8. Or Frankfurt from in the city, maybe, is ranked number 1. Foul shot no good. This is Royal. Royal has 7. Shot no good. Sweet gets the rebound. We're either going to have a foul or a walk. It's going to be a foul on Perry. A lot of fans leaving right now.
Well, it's an 11-point lead with one
Disappointed
left.
Norristown fans. A lot of the old-time ball players are back here, Frank. Jeff Thompson, Louis Simmons, Mike Evans.
Norristown plays again in the Triangle Tournament on the 27th and 28th of December. And then they have an away game January 5th at Central Bucks West. And the next home game here, which we will do, will be January 6th, Plymouth Whitemarsh.
That tournament will give them a chance to see if they can bounce back. Sweet makes them both. Coatesville by 13. There goes Crutchfield with a long shot. Ball off the guy wire there. Omar Jenkins coming back. We're under a minute. Royal into Mike Hamilton. Hamilton breaks the press. Looks underneath, ball almost taken away. Battle, Lever has it. We're going to have a foul on Mike Hamilton. Actually a smart foul. Norristown would have had a 4-on-1 break. Lamont Boyer comes in, replacing Mike Hamilton.
Well, Jim, according to the Philadelphia Inquirer, Plymouth Whitemarsh is a better team than Coatesville.
Well, we're going to play Plymouth, so we'll wait and see.
We'll know January 6th.
Plymouth has some height, I think. That's also a Saturday night, isn't it? I wonder if we'll do those games on television.
The first is on a Monday, right? So
right.
The 8th is on a Monday. Yeah, so that's a Saturday night.
We have 2 Saturday nights in a row. You suppose Tony or Sam will come out to do it? Well, mine will. Of course, I didn't do my shopping in the same place you did for Christmas, so I might not be in as good favor as you are.
Maybe I better get something other than those McDonald's gift certificates.
I have no comment, Frank. Your wife has threatened me. Goes to break up court. It's Boyer. Boyer takes the ball out, doesn't try to move it in. Rich Hamilton underneath. Royal, ball knocked out of bounds by Thompson. Coatesville 76, Norristown 65, 34.3 left. Ty Legree off the bench, replacing Royal. Coatesville's got to feel good about this game, Frank. They knew they have a good team. They certainly wanted to see how they stacked up against another good District 1 team, and they have found out. Ball taken away, Jimmy Lever on the break. Lever on the move, no. Battle for the board, it's Hamilton. Number 11, Quincy Teal is in the lineup.
Well, Coatesville has it all. They have height, they have speed, they have depth, they have good solid shooting.
Carl Cannon, Glenn Gray coming off the bench for Coatesville. So it'll be Rich Hamilton going to the line. Hamilton with 27. Here comes Green for Jenkins. Number 45, John Miller, getting ready to come in for Coatesville. He'll be replacing Hamilton, who has proven everything we heard about him, Frank. He certainly is a quality ball player. Rebounds, handles the ball, dishes out assists, and has a good shooting eye.
But Jim, I can still visualize Norristown beating Coatesville. Norristown, they have to play almost a perfect game. And I can't believe Coatesville's going to shoot better than 75% all the time.
Here goes Rich Hamilton, getting a nice hand from the fans, and he deserves it. Leads the game with 29 points. 78-65, Coatesville. There's Thompson, loses the ball, trying to go behind his back.
But Jim, I have the feeling that Rich Hamilton could have had 40 points if he wanted to.
I think you're right. This will be Carl Cannon going to the line and remove the foul by Thompson. 19.1 seconds. Shot is up, he's got it. And Coatesville continues to be deadly from the foul line.
And Jim, you know, now Coatesville's going to win by a lot more points than they really should because of all this garbage at the end of the game.
I was thinking the same thing. Looks like a 15-point game right now. Here comes Jimmy Lever, Lever to Crutchfield. Crutchfield launches a three, no. That's the story of the Eagles' second half. Joe Green, no. Crutchfield, yes. Crutchfield with 14. This is Quincy Teal. Ball is out. Shot by Ty Legree, misses. And at the buzzer, the final score, Coatesville 80, Norristown 67. And Coatesville proves that it's certainly worthy of its number 6 rating and a force to be reckoned with in the District 1 playoffs this year.
And Jim, people are going to look at that score and probably think that they're a much better team than Norristown, but they're not that much better. At this point, I would say they're maybe 6 or 7 points better, but they're not 13 points better.
Played an excellent game, shot well. Norristown hung tough, came back from every battle, was only trailing 55-51 at the end of 3 quarters, but unfortunately had a cold spell at the absolutely worst time you could, right at the beginning of the 4th quarter, and that's when Coatesville got the lead that ultimately allowed them to salt the game away. But let's not overlook that Coatesville is an extremely good team, and Norristown gave a very fine account of itself. We encourage you fans to follow the Eagles during the tournament at Wissahickon, and look, coming back from the holidays, remember we have Plymouth Whitemarsh and Harrisburg coming up, 2 excellent teams and games that you certainly would want to see. We'll turn over now to Neil Schaefer for the final game statistics. We'd like to wish all Eagle fans everywhere a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Unofficial stats final, Coatesville 80, Norristown 67. Rich Hamilton, an excellent night, 29 points. He was, I believe, 13 for 15 from the field, which is excellent. John Too Long had 16 to add the Red Raiders scoring. For Norristown, Lofton Thompson had 20. Jimmy Lever had 20, although Lever was shooting shots all night. He had 18 shots from the floor. And one final comment, I grew up watching Coatesville play basketball against Pottsgrove, and they won the same way they've won so many times before. Sound, fundamental basketball, give and goes, pick and rolls, and the free throw shooting was impeccable. Very typical of the Red Raiders. For Jim Nelson and Frank Winkle, this is Neil Schaefer signing out. I want to say a special hello to the assistant coaches of Norristown, especially Dean Behrens. Happy holidays, everybody.